Crafty peeps, welcome back to my channel, Crafty-ish-kristyn. Today we are going to be kitting up this adorable painting called The Cat Lady. This is from a PR package from GBFKE. That's right, Mushy, I said it right. Big thank you again to GBKFE for letting me pick out some stuff. I decided, excuse me, Duncan, that I wanted to kit up a round painting, and I thought we would try this bad boy out. I have my helper, Mr. Duncan. He is going to sit on my canvas, so you cannot see what the top of it looks like. He's so helpful. Before I forget, I hope everybody is doing well and amazing, and if you're not doing well and amazing, I hope you get well and amazing. So let's get into this. I'm going to push this over here. I was smart, using my noggin for good and not evil, and I actually made up labels, and I'm going to add in a few ABs, and I actually put them on here already. I know, I'm ready and prepared. Go figure. So I got my box with all of my random supplies in case I need it. My Care Bear cousin lunchbox. Got my container. I have my Munchy Puddin' Trashy Catty, my trash cat. And I'm not drinking Dr. Pepper today. I know, I already had one. I'm drinking kombucha. So, if you have not, I did release my newest, latest, and greatest Pippy the Crafty Peep stickers. So, if you would like a set free of charge, I will mail them anywhere as long as you put your address into the Google form correctly. There is a link in the description box down below with that. So, let's see. It is the little bags, which, you know, I know how a lot of us feel about the little bags, but I can't do anything about it. So, anyways, I'm gonna move my stuff up, or nobody's gonna be able to see what I am doing. Oh, goodness. All right, I should not be kitting this up because I do not need to have another project kitted up, but I'm doing it. So, you know, whatever. I do what I want. Oh my gosh. I think I'm actually just gonna pour these directly into the tray. That just seems like the more logical, maybe don't trip that over though, thing to do. This is a Bella Art Dana Cole tray, because I know somebody will ask because it's so cute. Oh, of course, FedEx is here. Why wouldn't FedEx be here while I start recording a video? Well, chances are they won't need me to sign for something. So we will find out. Okay, just use the tray, Kristen. Just use the dang tray. So there's the ring alarm. Yep. I knew that would happen. It's fine. It's just fine. What is it? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Whew. Oh, it sounded like she literally just threw it. Seriously. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I should be making sure that I'm actually putting these in the right numbers. 327. Okay, I am. So far, so good. There's this one. I did want to bring up a little something. Not bad, I promise, not bad. There was some discussionage on the old Facebook. You know, sometimes I think it's tricky sometimes, okay? When, you know, you're typing things and you can't tell someone's intention or how they're trying to say something if you can't hear their, you know, their tone of voice or see their facial expressions, if you will. So I think sometimes it's hard. Like let's say you type something and you're joking, but then somebody thinks that, you're being serious and you're, being mean or, bullying or something like that. So, I mean, I just want anyone to know that if I say something or something that I type or say comes off in a mean or rude or disrespectful manner, I'm probably not meaning it in that way. And same thing is, I know there are people on Facebook as well that, I interact with and, stuff like that. And, my love language is sarcasm and sassiness and memes and joking, because for me personally, you either, why did I just close that up? It's either you either laugh or you cry. And I feel like sometimes laughter and jokes are the better way to go when, things might be tricky or whatever. So, but if I ever say anything, I really hope I didn't actually need that one, because that one is open. If I ever say anything, like, please ask me if I'm being serious or what do you mean? Because chances are I'm not meaning it in a bad way. I promise, okay? I don't want anyone to think that I'm ever being mean, because that's just not really who I am. And, I want the internet to be a safe place for people, right? Because we all want to have places where we feel, that are safe and welcoming, and, we can kind of be ourselves with, I don't know, with maybe our family and the people who, bug us and annoy us and cause us stress, not seeing what we're posting or doing. At least that's how I feel with my Facebook group, right? I'm like, none of my family members are in that Facebook group. So I feel like I could, like joke around and say things, and, it's a safe place. So, shameless plug, a link to my Facebook page is also in the description box down below. Come on, you little thing. There are a few colors in here that have a lot of these little bags. Yikes. So I did pull out a few ABs that were the same color or similar colors, if you will. And depending on, what things look like, I may or may not use them. We'll see. Like the painting's kind of looking a little like, oh God, that rendering is not coming out. I may not use the ABs, to not waste them, but we'll see. But I did, so random, again, random, because this is the Crazy Cat Lady painting. My husband looked up something the other day that it was a surprise, but it kind of made sense. So if you've been around for a minute or two, my cats love plastic. Specifically, Duncan, the cat that was here just, a minute ago, he loves the plastic bags that, like this kind of bag, and the bags that, the budget company, diamond paintings, Amazon packages, etc. He loves those bags. He will just sit there and he will lick them, and he is just in heaven. And my other cat, he likes to chew on plastic, which is not my favorite. So I try not to let him chew on things. He loves the diamond painting cover sheets. So if I leave a diamond painting cover sheet on a painting that I'm working on and he can get to it, my canvas will have holes in it. And it's happened a few times, so I have to be very careful with him. Duncan will just lick it. But my husband found an article that said there is an ingredient in some plastic bags and, the shipping bags, etc., that can act like catnip to certain cats. Not all cats, but just it mimics the effect of catnip. And I was like, what? That is crazy. Which it makes a lot of sense, because my cats, dude, like if we come home with a plastic grocery bag from the grocery store. They are both in there trying to rip it out of your hands. It's crazy. So it's not a complete surprise. Okay, this one is giant. Look at that. What a freaking waste of plastic. Waste, waste, waste. So yeah, and I don't remember what the name of the ingredient was. Like, I wasn't paying that close of attention to it. But I did think it was very interesting. And it makes sense. So yeah. And I know some cats don't care about plastic at all. I don't think we have ever had cats that have liked plastic like these two. And I don't know if it's because they're, they're brothers, or, something happened to them in the kitty womb, or, an environmental factor. I don't know, but I just thought, whoa, that is crazy that is actually a thing. I thought maybe my cats were just weird, but nope. I mean, they're weird, but apparently they're not, outliers in anything. So, okay. I always forget. Sometimes there's too many little buggers to try to cut open at once. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's not the smart. That's not the smart. Who pushed on the voodoo doll? Made me spill. I was doing good. I was doing good. Alright. There's one. I know. Why am I trying to get that one diamond? That seems silly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Mess Express right here. I have something. Oh, maybe that's what came. I'll have to go check. So I ordered something, not diamond painting related, new, but a few years ago, I think it was during COVID, because we all learned new hobbies and took up things during COVID, or at least I took up a bunch of new things. I decided that I was going to make my own kombucha because I don't know. Everybody liked drinking it, but I didn't like paying, the high amount of money for it. And you know how you Google something and you go down the rabbit hole? Yeah, well, that was what I did. So I bought a book that was, all about kombucha, and then I decided, like, okay, I can do this. It's, not that complicated, and it was successful. And then I just kind of stopped because people were not as excited to drink it as much as they used to be, and I was the only person, making up the new liquid and putting it in the bottles, blah blah blah. But then my husband was like, I really want to drink the kombucha again, and my son's like, oh yeah, I really like that. And I'm going to the grocery store, and I'm like, this is like $3 a bottle, so no. So I ordered myself a new kombucha starter, and the thing that floats in the kombucha that's similar to the apple cider vinegar, the SCOBY, but I call it the Scooby. I don't think it's pronounced Scooby, but that is what I call it. I was gonna make my own like I did the last time, but it takes like a month, and I didn't really want to wait a month, so I thought, well, you know what, paying $25 for one and some starter liquid so I can just start making it right away, that seems okay. So that is coming. So once that comes, then I can make up a batch of the tea that you know, you use for all that. And then we will be in business. I say business, but I'm not like selling it or anything, because, you know, that would take effort, and I'm not about effort right now. Plus, there's no way between the family members who like drinking it, there would be none to sell. There would not be enough. Okay. This is chaotic. It's fine. So that will be exciting. Hopefully I don't screw it up too bad. You never know until you try, right? And I still have all the, you know, the bottles, and I have the, they call it the vessel. The vessel. The thing that, you know, the kombucha sits and brews in, basically. I still have that. So really, the only thing I'm having to buy is the starter thing that kind of looks like a demented octopus slash pancake, you know. Duncan, could you not? Oh my gosh, that was not smart. I was trying to see what the cat was doing and pour at the same time. I don't know. There is some kind of fly or little winged creature flying around the house, and the cats are trying to catch it, and they have not been successful, which is kind of shocking, because usually they are pretty good about that, but not today. Ben, this morning, oh my gosh, my husband and son went to Costco. I did not go because I didn't want to. And they came back. Okay, this was an A, B, wait. Oh wait, that's for D. And they got like some pizza and stuff like that, and a rotisserie chicken. Well, then they started watching TV, and my son goes, "Oh my God, what's all over the counter?" And I was like, "Oh no, the rotisserie chicken." We left, you know, the rotisserie chicken in the dumb bag that it comes in. Just still mad about that. And I was like, "Oh no, the cats got into it, and they got rotisserie chicken juice all over the counter." No, it was weird. I was like, "What?" I'm like, "That's not near the chicken. That's not the chicken." And there was this weird green colored liquid all, wait a minute, 301, okay, all over the watermelon that I purchased from the store. And I was like, that's weird. Why is I don't know what the cat's doing. I was like, why is there this weird foamy liquid all over the watermelon and all over the counter? There was like a stab, like somebody had stabbed the watermelon with like a knife or something. And so there was a slit in the watermelon, and this weird colored liquid was coming out of it, and it was all over the counter. I'm so glad that it wasn't near, you know, the electronics, like the toaster and stuff like that, because if that would have gotten on them, and ugh. But it wasn't there when I made my coffee this morning, because I would have noticed that. So they took the watermelon outside, and they kind of broke it open on the sidewalk, you know, in the driveway. Yay. And it was, my husband said the watermelon was almost liquefied inside. So I don't know what happened, but it took several days for the watermelon to start oozing its liquid. Like, oh God, gross. Gross, gross, gross. So yeah, that was a bummer. And, you know, of course I was like, oh, I should have taken a picture of it, so when I go back to Safeway, I can say, hey, your watermelon was gross and subpar, and we couldn't even cut it open. I'm so glad I didn't cut it open, because I was going to cut it open. But I was lazy, and I was like, I don't want to deal with the watermelon rind and, you know, making a mess and all that jazz. And, you know, every time I cut a watermelon or a pineapple, I almost cut myself. Hi, Duncan. Hello. Fancy seeing you here on the table. So, yeah, that's a bummer. Clearly, I didn't pick a good one. Because I don't think anybody in our house stabbed the watermelon with a knife. And then, I mean, even if they would have stabbed it with a knife, I don't think it could have gone bad that quick. Well, I don't know, but that was a bummer. Oh, okay. I'm sitting there going, I don't know what the cat's doing. Should I get up? But there was a Amazon box in the kitchen. And I left it on the floor because, you know, cats love boxes. So I think Sharky put one of his toys in the box. And now he's probably trying to get the toy out of the box. Who said you need fancy toys for cats and kids? Nope. Here's that. We have N3766. So there is one color in here. I don't think I've gotten to it yet. Maybe I have, and I don't remember it. But it was not the same color at all from the AB and the regular drill. So I put in the regular drills and the AB drills on, and I will make a little mark on the bottle if there is an AB substitute. You know, and if it looks weird or something, then I won't use it. Depending on where it is, and why am I trying to pour it in there? So yeah, and all these are acrylic drills, so there's no static, which is fan-freaking-tastic in my opinion. So Q, we have 37. Some really pretty colors. There is no 310 in this kit either, which I'm like, seems weird because it looks really dark in the background, but the background is all that A23. Fine by me. I feel like sometimes when they give you a dark blue background instead of a black background too, sometimes it gives it a little more depth, although sometimes it makes it look weird. We'll find out. Oopsie. Oh goodness, don't do that. Don't do that, Q. Okay. I am curious to see what kind of diamond overage I have. If I run low or run out on anything. Because it's been a while since I did something from GBFKE. I've done more special drill things from them than actual, you know, canvasy items. Okay, open that. Cut those. And I will put washi tape around the edges of this because I did notice there was some sticky, why didn't I just put the lid on without pouring them in there? Some sticky areas. I have two different kinds of washi, just in case one doesn't work, because I have noticed that, well, some of my washi tape is quite old. So I've noticed some of it is starting to not be sticky anymore. You know, like it'll just keep sticking to itself, or I'll put it on a canvas or something and it just instantly falls off. This is the one. So these are both the same. They're both the same DMC number, but those are very, very, very different. So we'll see what it looks like. And maybe I won't use the ABs if this one is supposed to be, you know, a brighter, happier, you know, color representation. instead of a more muted orangey brown. Although the ABs could bring an extra little sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle. That's so funny how, like, sometimes you say something or you hear something and then it makes you think of something completely random. I mean, growing up, I remember watching The Simpsons, you know, on Sunday nights, Fox, and then I remember when my husband and I were dating, you know, there weren't as many things to do, you know, and like one of the things, like, we would watch TV or something, and on Fox at, you know, I don't know, like from like 6 to 8 or something, there would be reruns, and I remember they used to play The Simpsons. And so, you know, they would play the classic Simpsons, is like what I like to say is, you know, before The Simpsons got all, you know, political and, you know, user-friendly. Back when it was okay to be slightly offensive and, like, people weren't overly offended by things. But there was one episode where I think Bart got his ear pierced, which, you know, I think they freaked out about, which now, I mean, good God, people, you know, boys have ear piercings and, you know, all sorts of stuff. But it was funny because in the episode, you know, parents kind of freaked out, and he said something about his earring, and he said, like, sparkle, sparkle, and it's just some random moment, but every once in a while, like, that pops into my head. Other Simpson-isms would be, there was an episode, I don't know if it was a Thanksgiving episode or just an episode, but Homer got like a new barbecue or a smoker, and he was cooking a whole pig, and the pig somehow got away from him, and he's like, it's just a little dirty, it's still good, it's still good. It's just a little airborne, it's still good, it's still good. It's just a little waterlogged, it's still good, it's still good. And Bart's like, it's gone, Dad. And he's like, I know. So we will say random things, and all of a sudden I'll be like, it's just a little dirty, it's still good, it's still good. Whoa, that is not. That's what happens when you don't label your bottles. Okay, maybe put the lid on so you don't spill them all over. And then another classic, which is also kind of like a classic meme at this point, which again is my love language, is when Ralph Wiggum is like, I'm in danger. Yeah. Yep, you're in danger, Ralph. You are. So, anyways, so please let me know if you have a random saying or like inside joke with, you know, family and whatnot that you like, because I love stuff like that. That's how you know you have your people, because you can joke about stuff and they know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna try this flower washi. This flower washi, I mean, it is probably at least 13 years old. Yeah, this is a chunky glue line, which is, hello, Sharky. It's good because, you know, you want the glue to cover your canvas, obviously, but it's annoying when, you know, you get dirt and crap all over. So this one has very faint grid lines, or not grid lines, but like, you know, the training wheel lines, I should say. Oh, I think that will stay. It will stay enough. I don't think this will take too long. It does say it's a 40 by 50, but, you know, it's not. The canvas size is 40 by 50, but the picture area is not 40 by 50 by any means. Okay, come on. And I do need to flatten it a little. I keep forgetting to do that, so I will hopefully do that as soon as I'm done with this. I will shove it under the rug. what I do with my problems. Just shove them under the rug and ignore them, and hopefully they solve themselves. No, I'm just kidding. I don't get to do that. Oh yeah, so like right here, there was definitely, it was pushed up against something, but there is definitely some stick. There is some sticky residue. Scooby-Dooby-Doo residue. How are you? Okay, there's that. Yeah. I mean, it's good. I'm not going to take it off now. I'm already halfway done. 3/4 the way done. So, come on there, friend. Sharky, you want to help me out? Put your paw down and help me? No? Good job. He won't help me in my time of need, but first thing in the morning when he wants some pets and attention, oh yeah, no, he has no problem invading my personal space. And then scooting into my warm spot the second I get out of bed, even if it's just to pee. I'm on to you, cat. I'm on to you. Okay. All right. Woohoo! There we go. And I don't even need to put these in order because they're already in order, which I do love. We have 1, 2, 3, 2 different 3s because we have ABs. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. A, C, D, D, F, G, H, J, K, no M. We have N, N, Q, R, S, S, T, T, U, V. So boom, there we go. Yay. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I kit up this kit that I really have no business kitting up, but I did it because I wanted to. So if you have not, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, hearting, farting, doing all the things, and I will see you guys again very, very soon. Big awkward hugs. Bye, guys.